What's up everybody, John Barrett here. Welcome to 30 in 30. That's 30 videos in 30 days of my personal journey with the COVID-19 vaccine. Today marks day number 14 and I have no symptoms. I've been asked two very important questions. One of them is, do you have efficacy after the first dose? And the second is, if you don't get the second dose, do you have efficacy of the vaccine as well? Those are two very different questions. And we know that at the end of the second dose for the Pfizer vaccine, 7 days after the second dose, or 28 days, you have about somewhere in the range of 90 to 97% efficacy. And the Moderna vaccine was studied a little bit differently. Their second dose is at 4 weeks. So we know that their efficacy is very similar at 42 days or 14 days after the second dose. The question is, do you have some kind of efficacy? Are you somewhat immune to the coronavirus before that second dose or before 28 days or 42 days for Moderna? And the answer is we think yes. And looking at the chart that I've just popped up on the screen, you can see that the placebo group is the group that is the blue line going kind of straight up, and the red line is the Pfizer vaccine group, the people who actually received the Pfizer vaccine. And you can see right around day 14 is when that curve kind of changes, where the number of people getting COVID in the vaccine groups seems to decrease pretty significantly around day 14. And then the placebo group, it still continues to rise. So we think that there is some efficacy somewhere around starting at day 14. We don't know how much efficacy there is, but we do think that there is some efficacy starting around today, actually, for me. The other question is if I skip the second dose, let's say I have an allergic reaction to the first dose and I decide not to give the second, do I have efficacy? And the answer is we just don't know. And that is because we haven't studied it that way. There haven't been a group of people who received the vaccine in the study, got one dose, and then just were followed over time. And so I think that's the real answer, is we just don't know. I know this is kind of timely in that the United Kingdom has decided to delay the second dose of the vaccine for its citizens. And I think, honestly, there's a risk to that. The risk is we don't know what the data will show, and we don't know how efficacious it is. We do know what happens if you take the second vaccine at 21 days for Pfizer and at 28 days for Moderna. So I hope that answers some of your questions. Stay tuned for future videos. We'll be talking about other things, including the new vaccine that was approved just here recently in the United Kingdom. Have a great day and stay safe.